Hey guys, so this is Deco from WouldUWood. Got this CD case holder, whatever, and we're gonna turn this into shelves. This is the first project. It's a very easy project. As you know, CDs, you don't have much use for them anymore, so you're gonna just throw it away. But instead of throwing this away, we can reuse that and turn it into something nicer. So, what are we gonna need for this project? Is a CD case, obviously. It doesn't matter if you have the same as mine or different one. They're all pretty much on the same concept, just a lot of mini shelves for the CD. You're gonna need a saw, either a hand saw. I'm gonna use my table saw. A pencil for marking where you're gonna cut. A ruler for measuring. Some scrap wood. I think this belonged to a holder for a laptop or something like that, like a shelf for that. And for ease of measurement, you're gonna need a CD case. So the thing that we're gonna do is cut in about 6 pieces, making 6 shelves on top of that, and put in some nice things on top of that. Let's start the measurement. So what we want to do is, first of all, we want to measure the length of the shelf. Now, let me show you that. So, for the length, we actually don't want it to stick out. You can see that it's sticking out here, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna take that ruler here, and we can pretty much see that it's about 13 centimeters in length. The width, you can see that it wiggles, and I don't want it to wiggle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna measure from start to end. It's about 13 centimeters as well, but it's a little less. It's about 12.8. I'm gonna sand that accordingly. And for the height, what we have here is about 1 centimeter. So let's start the measurement. Okay, so for the measuring, I'm not gonna use just this part. I'm not gonna cut this away. I'm gonna actually turn it around and use the whole thing. I can cut this through. how this gonna work. Now you can see that I just split it into 6. First of all, I'm gonna cut it through like that. I'm gonna cut this excess of wood. I don't need that part. I'm gonna cut it and continue the alignment of the wood here. And then I'm gonna cut it straight through and over the marks, over the table saw. So let's go downstairs and cut the wood. So for the measuring of where to place the fence, I need to place it so that we're gonna cut the whole thing. I didn't actually measure that, and I left the ruler in the house, and I'm too lazy to go there, so I'm gonna do it by hand. So let's look at it. I want to have it cut right around here. So let me set up the camera and we'll continue. Okay, so just this through. I cut it a little too much actually, but that's okay. We'll be fine later on. Now I'm gonna set up the fence. I'm gonna set up the fence. Going to just gonna cut it through the 3 pieces. Now that we've got our 6 pieces, I'm gonna sand them off, and that's about it. I'm gonna measure them in the house. One came out a little too big. We'll see. So we've got 6 pieces, but most of them don't fit that well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some sanding and some planing. Instead of just using sandpaper, I'm gonna use this one. It's gonna be a little quicker. The width of the shelves is a little too big, so I'm gonna make a little rabbit here. You can use a router top if you have it. I don't have a router, so I'm gonna do it by hand. I managed to file them down a little bit, and right now I'm gonna round the corners a little bit so that when they go inside they'll fit in a little better. So I'm gonna still use the file. Okay, so there we have it. I've rounded up the corners a little bit. Let's test this out. I want like about 2 brackets of space. And here's one. Okay. That's pretty good. They fit in nicely. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna coat them with a little lacquer and let them dry overnight. And in the morning I hope that it will be done. So we'll see.